Have you ever imagined something like this? What if humans could actually have conversations with animals? Until recently, this sounded like something from science fiction. But as artificial intelligence continues to advance, this idea is slowly becoming a real possibility. If we could understand the language of animals, our daily lives might change quite a bit. A dog at home might say something like, "I'd like to go for a longer walk today." A cat might express its feelings in a completely different way. It might say, "I want to be alone right now, but come play with me later." If we could hear these messages directly, the way we understand our pets would completely change. And this idea doesn't stop inside our homes. Deep in the ocean, a whale swimming through the water might be saying something like, "We are moving to another area to find food." For a long time, humans have tried to understand animals by observing their behavior and analyzing their sounds. We study their calls, their movements, and their daily patterns to guess what they might mean. But to be honest, we still don't truly know what animals are saying to each other. Their world is filled with signals and information that we have not yet learned how to interpret. So recently, scientists have begun asking a new question. What if artificial intelligence could help us understand animal language? Artificial intelligence is developing at an incredible speed. In particular, technologies for voice analysis and pattern recognition have become far more advanced than they were in the past. These technologies are now being used not only to understand human speech, but also to analyze the many different sounds animals make. One of the most fascinating examples comes from whale research. Scientists studying whales place many underwater microphones deep in the ocean. These devices record whale sounds continuously for long periods of time. Whale sounds are not just random noise. They often contain repeated clicking patterns with specific rhythms and structures. Scientists call these sound patterns codas. Codas are believed to be communication signals that whales use with one another. Today, researchers are using artificial intelligence to analyze these coda patterns. And during this process, they have started discovering some very interesting clues. Some clicking patterns seem to gather nearby whales together. Other patterns may signal that it is time for the group to start moving. Researchers studying dolphins have made another fascinating discovery. Dolphins produce unique sounds that are similar to whistles. Even more interesting is the fact that each dolphin appears to have its own unique whistle. These whistles may function like individual identifiers. In experiments, scientists played back the recorded whistle of a specific dolphin. When the sound was played, that dolphin responded to it. This suggests that dolphins may use signals that function much like names. It also shows that animal communication may be far more complex than we once believed. So how can artificial intelligence help us understand these languages? One important method is something called multimodal analysis. Multimodal analysis does not rely on just one type of information. Instead, it examines multiple kinds of data at the same time. For example, AI can analyze animal sounds, video recordings of their behavior, and environmental information all together. If a certain sound is followed by a group of animals moving a few seconds later, AI compares this pattern again and again across thousands of observations. If the same pattern repeats many times, the system may conclude that the sound likely signals movement. Similarly, if animals suddenly scatter right after a particular sound, that sound might be a warning signal for danger. In this way, artificial intelligence is beginning to discover patterns that humans might never notice on their own. And scientists are now trying to take the next step. Instead of only analyzing animal sounds, they are attempting to build AI systems that can translate them. In the future, we might even see devices like this. Imagine opening an app on your phone while your dog is barking. The AI could analyze the sound and display a message such as, "I'm hungry," "I want to go outside," or "There is a stranger near the house." It may even work in the opposite direction. Artificial intelligence might generate signals that animals themselves can understand. If this technology becomes real, our world could change dramatically. We might begin to see animals in a completely different way. And one day, humans may become the first species on Earth to truly communicate with another intelligent life form. When that day comes, we may finally hear the stories animals have been trying to tell us all along.